When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits around you, as if it senses your uneasiness. Upon seeing Lucaine's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. She begins tugging at your arm to get you to leave the tower. The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucaine's bones and follow her. As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. "You seem to be in need of help," a monk says, and approaches you. You nervously hand the monk the bones of Lucaine. "Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them." The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is once again given flesh. Lucaine, shocked to find himself alive, thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his laboratory and leaves. The resurrected magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to see him to ask more details. The magician Lucaine is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower. It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucaine can't remember why he went to meet Wallace. Lucaine is researching magic called runes, which are closely tied to spirits and fairies. Lucaine introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She left the fairy forest due to her strong curiosity. He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. He displays his magic trinkets. Lucaine says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction of the normal price and answer any questions you have. What will you ask? Lucaine says that he would be delighted to discuss this and launches headlong into a discussion about runes. Runes are magical letters that spirits and fairies carved into the world. You may have seen them yourself. Touching runes makes letters sparkle and float. Runes are a combination of 3 characters that create various effects. However, runes won't work unless a spirit or fairy is present. That's what you gather from Lucaine's long lecture. Before you realize it, Tiki is following you around. She seems to have taken a liking to you. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be adept at finding hidden things.
Oh, how can I help you? Which one?
A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild. It simply says to report to the castle in all haste.
You're back. There's a job.
You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he has another request for you. Count Dean is waiting for you at the throne room. It is he who sent the letter. After your previous encounter, you can only assume that he's up to something nefarious. You brace for combat. The guards have drawn their swords and are blocking the exit. Count Dean starts talking to you in a soft voice. He says that he has personally requested your assistance in performing a task for him. He wants you to scout Bilberin Fortress on the border. This underground fortress is a well-known structure. Originally built to defend against the Orc army, it now lies in Orc hands. Scout them and learn their invasion routes. It is a very dangerous mission, but refusal means that you will be at the mercy of Dean's guards. You accept. Per Count Dean's request, you agreed to infiltrate and surveil the subterranean fortress at the country's border. This underground labyrinth is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
It's my turn. Voila! Let's see. Done!
The trap was sprung, and the door magically closed fast. Slime creatures are weak against fire. The torch on the wall could be used to great effect. Of metal hitting the ground could be heard. You obtain a magic key to open the door.
Yes. Done. It's my turn. Simple. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. How bothersome. It's my turn. Simple. I got it. Done.
What?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah.
Get him! They're here.
What?
They're here.
The grubs are turning into cocoons. You must destroy the cocoons before they hatch into beetles. You left the fungi-infested underground labyrinth.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Let's go!
One more drink.
What would you like? Which one do you want?
You're back.
Well, what would you like?
The Orc army presently controls Bilberon, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The King's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
Oh, yes.
Die.
You step into the enemy kitchen. A corpulent chef grabs a goblin instead of meat and suddenly stops. The cook, sensing your presence, stares directly at you. Luckily, her sight's not so keen, so she doesn't notice you. Eventually, the chef returns to her meat cutting. You use the goblin's screams to mask your escape.
Careful!
turn. Simple.
An ambush! Be careful!
Pesky nuts.
Get him!
Let's see. Done.
Die!
Oh my. Filthy Luca. It's my turn. Oh yeah. Let's see. Voila! It's my turn.
Careful!
Oh yes. Simple. Oh, I can do that.
At the bottom of the stairs is an area connected to the sewers. This seems your most likely escape route. After defeating the Minotaur, you move through the sewer's filth. The reconnaissance mission went well. You gathered intel and slipped back across enemy lines. Among the treasures you claimed is the great sword of the hero Javelin. You succeeded in acquiring intel on the underground fortress. This job will be completed once you report to Count Dean.
What troubles you, my child? As you leave the temple, a ragged old man slumped in the road calls out to you in a gravelly voice. His raspy voice makes it difficult for you to discern if he's even speaking your language. You can give him a coin if you feel pity for him. Of course, you're free to walk away as well. He doesn't even acknowledge the coin. He mutters over and over. You probably won't be able to communicate with him, no matter how long you strain your concentration.
Let's go.
Indeed.
What troubles you, my child? May they rest in peace.
As you leave the temple, a ragged you can give him a...
Welcome to my shop. Which one do you want? What would you like?
There's a job.
You report everything you learned to Count Dean. Unfortunately, you also mention the hero's legendary sword. Naturally, he demands the great sword, but at least he's in a good mood now. He thought you'd just flee, but you didn't. It seems that he thinks much more highly of you now. Dean confides in you some of the problems in the castle. Once the king went missing, the Prime Minister began recommending the Archduke MacNeil of Bulgar to the throne. Bulgar is an aggressive nation to the north. MacNeil is related to the King of Highland and has a legal claim to the throne. Count Dean claims that MacNeil has been rallying nobles in Highland to support his claim to the throne. That's why Dean hired Tommet to steal the scepter. He says that Tommet is extremely trustworthy, so long as he is paid. Suddenly, the Prime Minister and the Princess appear. It seems you are being watched. The Count glowers and departs. The Prime Minister warns you not to involve yourself any further. The Princess, as usual, looks back with blank eyes. Since you completed the job at the castle, you return to the Adventurers Guild to tell them what transpired. Roland also happens to be here to report on a job. However, Samuel is not here. Roland is waiting for him to return. Roland thinks that he just missed him and asks you to track down the Guildmaster and bring him back.
You look for Samuel, the guildmaster. He should be somewhere in town.
What troubles you, my child?
As you leave the temple, you can give him a... He doesn't even acknowledge. You probably...
Welcome to my shop.
Oh, how can I help you?
You recall what happened at the castle. You report everything you learned to Count Dean. Unfortunately, you also mention the hero's legendary sword. Naturally, he demands the great sword, but at least he's in a good... It seems that he thinks once the king went missing, Bulgar, Count Dean... That's why Dean suddenly, the Prime Minister... The Orc army presently controls Bilberon, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The king's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
I got it.
What?
Oh my.
Yes.
What?
Let's see. Done.
Come at me.
Let's see. Done.
I got it.
Oh, yeah.
Outstanding.
Oh, yes.
Filthy Luca. Outstanding.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah. Oh my. Outstanding.
Enemies.
At the bottom of the stairs is an area connected to the sewers. This seems your most likely escape route. Defeating the Minotaur, you move through the sewer's filth. You were able to safely escape from behind the enemy lines.
wandering one.
A giant man in armor finishes his prayers and turns around. His pensive expression quickly turns fierce as he sees you. He tells you that he was praying because he has sent many friends to look for the king, but they haven't found the slightest clue. When you ask to help, Samuel just nods and hands you a request form. It's the same request the temple gave you. In a remote region, marriageable girls are disappearing one by one. The catacombs are believed to be linked somehow.
May they rest in peace.
As you leave the temple, a ragged is you can give to solve the mystery of the
All right.
Shall we?
Oh, yeah! You're back.
May I help you? Which one do you want? What would you like?
In the catacombs, stark white bones are strewn about the ground as far as the eye can see. The sheer number of the deceased is the only indication left of this area's former prosperity.
It's my turn.
Voila!
Enemies.
a strange knight stumbles out of the darkness towards you. You surmise that he is not of this world. The knight is muttering to himself, as if in a daze.
If I end my own life, they can no longer sacrifice me.
When you move closer, the knight extends his hand. He's holding a scroll. When you accept it, the knight disappears. The path ahead of you is connected to the ruins of the castle colloquially called the Castle of the Dead. In olden times, whenever a girl disappeared, the locals would say she'd been called
Enemies.
to the Castle of the Dead.
Oh, yes. Simple.
Because ghosts are incorporeal, they are completely immune to physical attacks. Their weakness is light. Torchlight will drive them off.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. It's my turn. Simple. I got it. Oh, yeah.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
It's my turn. Done.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
They're here.
Oh, I can do that.
Whoa! What?
It's my turn. Done.
What? What?
Let's see. Done. Oh, I can do that.
The vampire smirks and flies away. You saved a village girl. You must protect her now. Protect the village girl. If she's bitten by the others, she will become a vampire as The kidnapped girls had been turned. They are now vampires, attacking other people. You utter a silent prayer, hoping that you have slain the last vampire, and leave the ruins. In your hands is the bloody scroll that the ghost knight had given you. You have unraveled the mystery of the village girls' disappearances. Obtain your reward at the guild.
Wandering One, how can I help you? May they rest in peace.
As you leave the temple, you can give him...
My turn.
Okay. Which one do you want? What would you like?
You are curious about the bloody scroll. You show Samuel the scroll and tell him what you saw in the catacombs. After examining the scroll, the signature and other details indicate that it is a letter from the king to the princess. It is a report telling her that he had obtained the dragon's crown. You wonder if this letter is true. You can't deny that the ghost was clad in mail that was eerily similar to the king's armor, so perhaps this is true. The king's death will profoundly affect the kingdom and neighboring lands. Samuel orders you to report it to the castle.
Go back. There's a job. Stop!
Immediately, you are overwhelmed by guards and thrown into the castle jail, charged for a crime you did not commit. This is a common fate for people who hold a royal secret. You are being removed from the drama at the castle. After a few days, the cell door opens. Once your eyes grow reacclimated to light, you see Count Dean standing before you. He unshackles your ankles and explains the situation to you. The Prime Minister had been jailing all of Dean's allies. As expected, Gustav was working for Bolga. He used a magical necklace to control the princess and influence Heidland. Once Dean got Princess Vivian to safety and confronted the Prime Minister, Gustav fled with a ship full of treasure. The princess apologizes for involving you in this. While she was a hostage, Dean couldn't confront the Prime Minister. This kingdom needs a new ruler immediately. Dean is no saint, but he would make a good leader, you think. However, when Gustav fled, he also stole the royal orb, another treasure that represents the right to rule Heidland. If McNeil gets the orb, it will likely result in civil war. However, the orb does not appear to have reached Bolga. Princess Vivian asks for your help with this incident. You immediately agree and begin searching for the orb. Gustav's ship chose a pirate route, likely to elude captors. Perhaps his artifice was his undoing. You should investigate. To get the orb back, you travel to Ghost Ship Cove, a known pirate hideout. In the catacombs, stark white bones are strewn about the ground as far as the eye can see. The sheer number of the deceased is the only indication left of this area's former prosperity. The path ahead of you is connected to the ruins of the castle colloquially called the Castle of the Dead.
Be careful!
In olden times, whenever a girl disappeared, the locals would say she'd been called to the Castle of the Dead.
got it. Oh, yeah. It's my turn. Simple. What? It's my turn. Voila!
You saved a village girl. You must protect her now.
I got it. Simple.
You saved a village girl. You must protect her.
They're here!
Enemies!
It's my turn. Yes. Oh, yeah.
What?
Protect the village girl. If she's bitten by the others, she will become a vampire as well. The kidnapped girls had been turned. They are now vampires, attacking other people. You utter a silent...
troubles you, my child? May they rest in peace.
As you leave the temple, you can give him...
My turn.
One more drink.
I won't be defeated.
What would you like?
In the catacombs, stark white bones are strewn about the ground as far as the eye can see. The sheer number of the deceased is the only indication left of this area's former prosperity.
Come out.
The path ahead of you is connected to the ruins of the castle colloquially called the Castle of the Dead.
They're here.
In olden times, whenever a girl disappeared, the locals would say she'd been called to the Castle of the Dead.
I got it. Voila!
Enemies.
It's my turn. Done. Oh, I can do that.
They're here.
See. It's my turn. Oh, yeah. I got it. Done.
here!
It's my turn. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Come at me.
I got it. Let's see. Simple. It's my turn. Oh, yeah.
Vampire smirks and flies away. You saved. Protect the village girl. If she's bitten by the others, she will become a vampire as well. The kidnapped girls had been turned. They are now vampires, attacking other people. You utter a silent prayer.
Wandering one, how can I help you? May they rest in peace.
As you leave the temple, you can give him.
My turn.
I won't be defeated.
Well then.
Welcome back.
would you like? Which one do you want?
The inside of the cave connects to a fissure on the coastline. It seems large enough to contain another ocean. Sailors dread passing through this area. There are myriad tales of ships disappearing.
Be careful!
A beautiful voice in the sea calls out to you. You'd heard of Mermaid's legendary curiosity. She asks you many questions. From your conversation, you learn Gustav's ship was indeed attacked by pirates. That means the pirates likely have the orb. According to the mermaid, the pirates scattered throughout the islands used this area as a hub for trade amongst themselves. Rumors claim that among their treasures is a magic lamp.
Let's see. Done.
They were being duplicitous.
They're here.
It was all a ruse. Pirates were spying on you the entire time.
What?
You've waltzed right into the pirates' den. They're coming to attack you. The pirates have the magic lamp. The situation will turn quite dark if you don't take this government. The pirates have called the demon. Quick, kill the lamp and help the pirates attack. You've summoned forth the doom. Don't let them take the lamp. The magic lamp granted a wish and flew off. You find the orb stolen by the Prime Minister among the treasure the pirates left behind. You reclaim the stolen royal orb. The orb you retrieved must be returned to the castle.
What troubles you, my child? they rest in peace.
As you leave the temple, you can give him.
Oh, yeah!
Let's go!
Let's go.